Oh, okay. I'm the teacher, I guess.
You're the teacher.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, everybody, welcome to today's. I wanted to say today's reaction and analysis because I'm really used to it. Okay. No, today rather we are gonna be teaching you something. Okay. What we're gonna teach you today is gonna help you understand your voice better, and help you start to reach higher ranges like you've never reached with your voice before. Okay, what I'm talking about is registers. We're going to talk about registers in our voice. Your voice is so powerful. Yeah, you can do a lot with your voice.
Okay.
Actually, a lot of singers I've met end up just utilizing 20% of the full potential of their voice. Do you know that?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why people have classes. People come to, classes like this to discover what more their voice can do and to improve their skill, of course. Okay, so we're talking about registers. Another word for register is voice. We're not talking about voice type like soprano, alto, no. We're talking about, like if you want to hit a high note, how should your voice sound like? How should your vocal cord position or shapen? If you want to hit a low note, same thing. Some singers, when they want to hit high notes, they try to hit it or sing it the same way they sing low notes and they struggle.
Okay.
What do you understand by registers? Have you ever heard the term register before?
No.
Not really?
No.
Okay, if I use another term now, maybe I'll get a yes from you. Have you ever heard of chest voice?
I've heard of that.
You've heard about head voice?
Yes, I don't really know what it is. I just heard the term.
You heard it. Good. I knew you recognized the phrase when I use a different term. Okay, so head voice, head register, they're the same thing. Register is another word for voice, right?
Okay.
So let's start with one of the most familiar one and the most relatable one. Chest voice. Chest voice is a voice which is around your talking voice. The way I'm talking right now. By the way, Becky's an incredible songwriter. She's not just a singer, she's an amazing songwriter. And Becky, do you mind us using one of your songs to demonstrate these things, okay?
We can do that.
This is a beautiful song here, Faithful to Move. My goodness, first time I heard this song, I was moved. It's called Faithful to Move. I was moved. Yeah. So, now we're talking about chest voice, right? When you're singing in a low range, right? It's not really hard because obviously you already talk. Okay, so just imagine your range is from 1 to 25. Yeah, I would say chest voice is from 5 to about 10.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not actually your lowest.
No.
It's not actually your lowest register. We'll come to the lowest. The reason I'm starting with chest voice is because it's the most relatable one and it's the one anybody can just start with.
Okay.
Yeah, so my chest voice is different from your chest voice because obviously you are a lady and ladies' voices are naturally built to sing or talk high.
Okay.
Right? Just the way a guy's voice is built to talk low. And that's where we begin to have different voice types, like a soprano voice. They can really sing high and alto and so on. But that's not the subject for today, okay? The subject for today is how to discover your voice, what more your voice can do. Okay. And when you discover all these registers, it will add color, a little more color to your voice and character. Someone who just sings with very limited color is like a painter who just paints with one color. There's no definition, it's not beautiful as it should be, right? Compared to when you give the artist all the colors he need. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, you can't differentiate between the sky and the sea. Everything will be the same color, right? It's the same thing with a singer. If you don't know your registers or you're always singing with one kind of voice, right? Your singing will lack color and beauty, basically. All right. So give us the first line. Let's demonstrate with this song. Give us the first line of this beautiful song.
Thank you, everyone. My God, my You faithful.
Okay, let's use that first line. Your chest voice is higher than my chest voice, so it's different. Your chest voice is different from mine. I will go, my God, right? If I try to go exactly what you did, that means I'm beginning to go higher into my range. My God, you are faithful, right? And what I'm using right now is head voice.
Okay.
There you go. So chest voice is around your talking voice. You are singing in your chest voice. Sing it again, please. My God,
you are faithful.
that's your talking voice area. So your talking voice is from 5 to 10, right?
Okay.
And for me, I'll go, my God, you are faithful. Now let's say, is there a higher place within that song? The chorus. How does the chorus? Okay, now there we go. So songs are moving. Songs, they move, right? When you're talking, you don't need too many notes, do you? Yeah, you don't go, hello, how are you today? You don't go like that, right?
That would sound a bit strange if you talk like that.
Exactly, that would sound strange. And that's one of the difference when we talk about singing. When we sing, we have different notes. A note can go really high, a note can go low, right? So it's constantly moving in terms of range. All right. So right now, what you're gonna do is sing a part in the song that's really high. I think the chorus.
Yeah. With you, all things are possible.
Oh, love that. So with you, all things. I'm gonna take you higher, okay?
Okay.
The reason I want to take you higher because I need to go into a higher range. All right, where you can use your head voice. So let's go. With you, all things are possible. I'll go possible. I would kind of narrow the E sound. Posse. When you're speaking, that's okay. When you're singing, we kind of reshape some of the sounds to sit well in the mix or in the singing, right? When you're talking, obviously you talk like that. When you're singing, for people to hear you, because sometimes the way songs are written, the way it works with the instrumental and things like that, you need to reshape it.
Okay. So
people can hear you. Clarity is very important, the way you pronounce your words. Okay, so instead of going possible, I would like to go possible, like narrow it. With you, all things are possible. Go.
with you, all things are possible.
Good. So what you're using is a kind of head voice. With you, go. Ooh. That's head voice. That's head voice. So guys, head voice helps you sing higher range with ease. So you're not struggling. I was talking about people who struggle to sing high notes. They sing high notes same way they will sing the low notes. All right. I think in another video we'll talk about the anatomy of the vocal cord. How does this look when you're singing high the proper way? How does it look when you're singing it the wrong way? That causes you to struggle. You sing high note with you, and you see the veins everywhere. They're struggling a lot to reach it. They are not singing with technique. All right. So how to sing with technique is not because you now know it. Knowing is the first step. The second step is using exercises to restructure or to make the old way of singing it go away and condition your vocal cords and the muscles that coordinate singing to sing it the new way. Because it's not something you just have total control like your arm. If I want to pick up this mic, the brain has to tell the arm, send message through sensory neurons to the arm, say pick up the microphone, and the arm does that. But I told you the way head voice works, but your brain doesn't really have much control. So it's exercises like Lipros that will help you sing, reach higher notes. Okay, so that's head voice. Head voice sounds like a flute.
So what makes it a head voice?
What makes it head voice is the tone.
Okay.
Tone. If you see, if I sing like this, with you, course, you know this is not my real voice, right? It sounds like a female singing. It sounds a little bit light, a little bit more rounded, right? It's different from with you all things, right? It sounds different, right?
Okay.
With you all things, right? So one sounds lighter, rounder, more softer, much softer. Then the other one sounds more forward, powerful, right? So the other one is the second way to reach high notes, which is mixed voice. Mixed voice is a mixture of chest voice and head voice. So we have chest voice, with you all things are possible. And then we have head voice, light head voice. Basically, if you're singing in a live band and you want your voice to project, because at a point in time, the instrumentals could get really loud.
Okay.
Right? This is where you need your mixed voice, because if you sing with head voice at that point, your voice may be a little bit weak when compared to the energy coming from the rest of the instrument. So, with you all things are possible. With this mixed voice, your voice sits on top of the mix. You're able to sit on top of everybody, on top of the choir, on top the backing vocalist, on top of the instrumental, and still lead effectively. I'm not saying head voice you don't use it. You know, you use it sometimes. To maybe come in and out of it. Yeah, I mean, you need to listen to a professional singer sing and you hear how they use these things, right?
Okay.
So do you understand the difference now between chest voice, head voice, and mixed voice?
I'm getting there.
Should I ask you a question? Because I thought you were going to say yes. I thought you were going to say yes so I can ask you questions.
Let me have a recap.
A recap. Okay.
I get mixed voice. It's a mix of the two. I get that.
Yes, and it sounds much stronger than the head voice, right? So, recap.
Yeah.
Chest voice is for low range, right?
Okay, low range.
Yeah. With you all things are possible. Please, can you sing your chest voice for me? With you all things are possible. We can sing that part.
With you all things.
Go a bit lower. Like, imagine your talking voice. Okay, say with you all things are possible. Just say it. Just say it.
Okay.
Like you're talking.
With you, all things are possible.
There you go. You just said it with a lower voice, right?
Okay.
So sing around that area. With you.
All things are possible. So chest voice is more than natural voice.
Natural voice, yeah. Chest voice.
Think of it.
Yeah, exactly. And then we talked about the head voice, right? Is it for low notes? No.
No, it's for high notes.
High notes.
And it's to do with the tone.
Yes. It's what?
It's the tone.
It's a tone. It's a kind of lighter tone. So when you hear a guy sing like it, it sounds a little bit of female-ish, sounds a little bit of fake-ish.
Okay.
It sounds lighter, right? That is the head voice.
Okay.
All right. And then when the singer sings, still up there, right? But this time the voice is more powerful, more forward. That is mixed voice.
Okay.
You get it?
Yeah.
With you.
That's when they're mixed together.
When they're mixed together. So when chest voice mixes with head voice, you get a bit of both worlds.
Okay.
The world of the head voice to reach the high notes, and the world of the chest voice to have a fuller voice, a fuller tone.
Okay.
Do you get it?
Yeah. So
Because
give us an example again.
So, okay, an example is, for instance, singing with you all things. That's loud. That's powerful, right? Because if you're singing with head voice, some singers have, complained that my voice always sounds light, weak, and so on. And we're not talking about falsetto. That's a different thing, okay? But they're singing genuinely with head voice, right? But they want, I want to sound like that singer. She sounds powerful when she hits the high notes. And she sings it effortlessly. What they're talking about is mixed voice. They want to sing with the mixed voice. And then we have the last one. I think we might as well mention it.
There's another one.
There's another one. The last one is the highest whistle voice.
Whistle.
Yeah. It begins from here. C.
Wow.
Can you try it? Can you try this note? You're doing. That's what you're doing. Do the high one. That's it. Aha! I did it. I did it. But you can do it too. You know what? We're gonna try some exercise, okay, that will help you extend your range. Okay. We've never really got into that, right?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
But I didn't go straight to the high note. Let's do an exercise.
Yeah, you'll be amazed how high you can go.
Okay.
I'm sure you can easily reach the whistle voice. Okay. So that's from 20 to 25. How about, we haven't talked about 1 to 5 yet.
Okay, what's 1 to 5?
1 to 5 is what we call vocal fry. Vocal fry.
Vocal fry.
Yeah, it's like the name. You can hear each vibration of the vocal cord because the lower the note goes, the slower the vibration.
Okay.
And that's why you can hear each one. This will help you go beyond your chest voice. Okay. I started singing bass because of this register I discovered.
You are the song I sing. You're the source of my joy. My life.
Very low notes I could reach really low because of this register I discovered. So guys, I hope you learned a lot. Now remember, a register, think about a register in school, right? Mm-hmm. You know, we have like students like in grade 1, grade 2, and so on and so forth, right? The one in grade 2, you don't want to put their name in the register of grade 1 students, right? Mm-hmm. A register helps you to access easily any student you want. Right? Yeah. So the same with the voice. It's called registers because you don't want to sing high notes with chest voice because that's not where the register belongs to. All right. So if you want to access your high notes, you want to access that powerful note up there, keep it strong, you go to the register. Thank you so much. I hope you guys learned a lot. And if you have any questions, don't forget to put in the comment section. Becky, any final comments, any final word? Anything?
That was great, Frank. That's given me a lot to think about. I encourage you to watch this again. I will be watching again just to remind myself. We just learned so much. Thank you, Frank, as always.
You're welcome, Becky. So see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.